How do these celebrity brides manage to look so beautiful and so stunning and well put together on their D-Day when literally their look is full of loud colors at that, so much jewelry and bling? The answer is that they get styled professionally by bridal stylists. Yup, bridal styling is now a legit career and we are all for it. Why? Because
पर रिसेशन हो या इन्फ्लेशन, शादियां तो होती रहेंगी ना.
So if you're someone who keeps looking at bridal lehengas all day, creates mood board as a hobby फालतू में, then my advice to you is कि watch this video end तक to know कि आप इंडिया में एक bridal stylist कैसे बन सकते हैं. But before that, do take a moment to hit the red subscribe button right underneath this video and hit the notification bell icon to stay up to date to our content. And remember, I am Sakshi and this is Cool Kanya, where we help you kill it at work while also having a life. To get you the right answers pertaining to this amazing and exciting alternative career, we got talking to professional bridal stylist and personal shopper Ekta from the House of Ekta. Let's meet her first.
I have been a designer for 20 years. All along, I've loved what I'm doing. I love dressing up women. That is just something, that comes very naturally to me. All along, I felt like, there was something amiss when it came to only designing and curating the entire look. So this is where the styling really stepped in. I realized that my clients would come back to me and tell me that, okay, you've created this for me, but now, tell me how I put the whole look together. I mean, what kind of shoes do I wear, or what kind of hair do I have, or, what kind of makeup, should I do, which is going to complement this outfit, or what kind of jewelry should I be wearing. And this is something that just came very, very naturally to me. I just would love putting things together. I would love connecting brands together. And wedding is again something that I'm so passionate about because it's a very emotion-led industry, so to say. So for me, it was all about, my bride putting her best foot forward on her D-Day and how I would be a part of it. This is something that came up as a branch of personal styling.
Interesting journey, right? So in a nutshell, you don't need to be a certified bridal stylist to be one. All you need is a great sense of style, a passion to put looks together, and the patience to deal with your client and their requirements and all their emotions for their D-Day. But maybe a little bit of experience in the fashion industry or maybe a degree in the fashion and styling industry would really help you get there. There aren't any professional courses or institutes at the moment in India that teach you how to become a bridal stylist. So a more natural way for you to enter into this career would be to transition from being a fashion designer, a personal stylist, a personal shopper, a celebrity stylist, or a fashion stylist. But before that, let's understand what the scope for this career in India looks like right now.
A bridal stylist is somebody who is going to be a best friend to the bride, firstly, and going to help her make her look and create her Pinterest dream that probably she's thinking about. So she's actually her to-go person, just like any stylist or shopper. Obviously, you're going to be consulting with your client depending on their needs, whether it's virtual or whether you're meeting in person. Obviously, you sort of chart out a plan as to what the bride really is looking for, right? Is she looking for you to only step in on the D-Day? Does she want help from you to sort of, create her looks for maybe her pre-wedding shoots? So you literally have a very intensive talk about a lot of things, right? Her likes, her dislikes, her budgets, the dates that we are looking at, the time for procurement and everything, whether she's available, when you can go to the stores, if it is in person, to sort of, see and get a feel and look of the outfit that she's going to get.
That looks like a lot of effort and a lot of hard work. So I guess glam to look glam needs a lot of back-end work, right? So picture this, a lot of mood boards, a lot of running around, scheduling calendars of you and your bride and your team, sourcing from vendors, finding the pieces that match the exact, the exact detail of your client. because she's the bride. But let's not get too overwhelmed. All this happens as a process. So let's take a moment to understand what a day in the life of a bridal stylist looks like.
Every day is actually a different day. Like a typical day in my life would look like, of course, reviewing a lot of brands. It would be me also, working through the mood boards, collecting information from the bride, taking down their budgets, making sure that, we are in sync everywhere. It could also mean me procuring the outfit once we've also, there's a lot of follow-up also that I do, right? Once the bride has placed her order. Yeah, there is obviously a lot of work, and then it depends, if the bride wants me also there on her D-Day, if, all the logistics and everything work, then I'm there with the bride on her day. Though obviously I'm not somebody who would, probably drape her outfit for her, because there is, again, a different person who does that, right? I come in as the stylist, not necessarily the drapist. But, just being there, making sure that everything is in place, coordinating with the makeup artist, the hair, making sure the jewelry is right there to the T. So there is a lot of work. You're literally curating a look.
Before we move on to the step-by-step guide of actually becoming a bridal stylist, I want to address one thing which I am sure you've also been wondering कि इंडिया में आपको एक ब्राइडल स्टाइलिस्ट की क्या जरूरत है जब घर में आंटी होती है, कजिन्स होते हैं, मासी होती है, चाची होती है जो आपका सारा काम और शॉपिंग करवा देती है. I, for a fact, had the same question too, but Ekta reasoned it out pretty well.
There wasn't a concept like bridal styling. Like, I have shopped with my aunts and they've got me like, shit stuff, literally. But, so to say, this is just something where, I felt that if I had guidance from probably a professional in this manner, I would have loved to, sort of work with a bridal stylist. I mean, because they, again, they say that, they're so expensive and you're going to put in, more money than you're already spending on the lehenga. But for me, I feel like, they also set accountability. Once you give them the budgets, they're going to make sure, they're going to ask you questions, and, I would make you accountable that, okay, this is not fitting in your budget. Do you want to look at something, smaller? I mean, how brides are, right? They are emotionally so charged up. Arey yaar, shaadi hai, le lete hai. But then one goes into another and another and another, and you're all, at the end of the day, you are like, okay, you're not able to sort of make through in that budget that you've set. So yeah.
Now that we've got that cleared up, let's dive into the step-by-step process of becoming a bridal stylist in India. Step 1. Make sure you have a fashion degree or some experience in the fashion space. Then, step 2 would be to conduct a preliminary market research and identify your clients. This would entail finding the right vendors to source your clothes and accessories from, finding a gap that you can actually bridge in the market, and to actually know the kind of clients you would like to cater to. Step 3. Give out free sessions to your friends and family or an acquaintance. And now that you've tested waters, step 4. List your services and attach their prices. Make sure to keep your rate card accurate, transparent, and comprehensive. Step 5. Set up your socials and website and build your online existence. Step 6. Make sure to market your website and socials via Instagram, Google Ads, etc. Step 7. Post testimonials as you go along the way. Step 8. Find clients and go about your business. These steps आपको simple लग रहे होंगे, but let me tell you, they require a lot of hard work and dedication. So make sure to put in heaps of both before you dive in. As you continue to build your business or your freelancing service, you can expand and grow your team further. You'll obviously have to structure your fee and your services and your consults, which can be a little overwhelming and you might feel lost, but here's how you can go about it.
So this is how I've structured my own consult. I get on a pre-call, okay, which would be a 15-20 minute call to understand exactly what the bride is looking for. And obviously, this is like a two-way fit. For me, I fit with my bride, and my bride to be fits in with me, because we need to be very transparent. The energies need to match. She needs to also be very comfortable, because ultimately she is sharing a very important part of her life, with me while she's curating all of this, right? It's not only about the clothes and the jewelry anymore, because you're talking about your dreams, your aspirations for your wardrobe, everything. So I feel that fit is something that you figure out in the first 20 minutes of your call, and you can, she can tell you whether in what capacity she would like you to come on board, right? Like I said, like is she hiring a stylist for only a pre-wedding shoot? Is she hiring a stylist only for the D-Day? Is she hiring a stylist to curate the entire trousseau? Like, everybody has different requirements. That's how we move forward. And then I create a sort of a customized plan for her with what she requires.
Once you're done structuring your consult and your sessions, you can actually price them upwards of rupees 5,000 to 7,000 per session, which can last anywhere from 1 hour to 2 hours, followed up with mood boards and styling advisory. But don't forget that these prices may vary if you decide to do an in-person consult or session. The scope is vast, the market is evergreen, and even inflation can't do it any damage. So go on, channelize all your wedding and shadi energy and become a bridal stylist now. If you found this video helpful, then do like it, share it with someone who might need it, the crazy shadi like fashion fanatics, with them, and comment below telling us if you have any other queries or questions about this career in India. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel, you know the drill, hit button underneath, and until next time, raise your power.